know, this throne's not really that comfortable.
I stand ready, Lord.
As you do.
Always a pleasure.
I'm sure it is. Welcome.
You honor me, Lord.
So I figured out what the right responses are, but
hatchlings for you, Lord.
a little excessive right now, but alright. Right, so I figured out what the right responses are, but we have to wait a couple of days before we can ask again. So I think we got 2 or 3 wrong the first time. So I have to wait 2 or 3 days before she'll let us ask.
Did you see my last performance? Did you like it?
Means in the meantime, we're going to be doing adventurer things at normal adventurer pace. And the textures are repackaged and remapped. The local documentation is good to go. Just need to compress it all into a zip file and update the mod page. Which obviously may have already happened if I wasn't streaming. Oh. Still be tonight or tomorrow morning. And also, because of just how many models there are, I added a random function to it. But yeah. I mean, I know I gotta kill time. I don't really know what to do right now. Wait, look for the skulls. What even is the day? It's 9th. Of course, I said that for the title. It is Lordos. So... what, Mundos? Is that when we can go ask her again? Something like that. So I remember there being 5 skulls around the Isles. I have found 1. Should probably just bring it up on USP, honestly. It's small, literally looking the same as human skulls, but they're named instead of just being called a skull. And despite being smaller than Cyrodiil, Isles are still large. Change again. Oh. Why is that not... That's a kink to work out. Luckily I haven't zipped it up yet, so I can go fix that. So it shouldn't choose the same thing twice again. Yeah, like it should be a separate one each time. So I don't know why it chose Moonbrand thrice in a row. Moonbrand again. There we are, Quint Steel. Have you tested each mod? Yeah, I should just look up here on USP, yeah. Okay, good. You don't test the mods. That only have yourself to blame when it starts crashing all the time. Hill of Suicides. I misspelled suicides, but whatever. Yeah, I have got an area of Alvil's skull. So Naughty Bramble is our current destination. Remember being... yeah, way down there. Let's take the road there. I'll be longer. So though I really have to wonder why Moonbrain got chosen twice in a row. Because I had the function set the random integer to the model, and then when I actually get the real random integer to change model 2, I have it in a while loop, so that way as long as random is equal to the model number, you keep going through the loop, so that way it shouldn't ever repeat itself. I'm almost ready to release version 1.1. Almost. I'd say it's feature complete. Docs are mostly updated. Oh, and there's an interesting crash. Those ones are rare, and because they aren't really reproducible, I don't know what causes them. Happen every once in a while, though. My only guess is like save bloat or something. Autos? Yeah, autosave. Even though I've gotten a crash logger going for this, it's not that helpful, because normally the crash also crashes the logger itself, so you never actually get to see what exactly the call was that crashed the game. You get to see the calls right before it, but not the one. Speaking of, I should probably go check that. What? Yeah, because they have, what was it? Re-ID or something that allows another mod to function. This one can't fully function. So I don't know what the script is. Normally if there's a script error, it's fine. That just means that one particular script won't work. A lot of stuff I know is from Revelation. Don't quite know why, but it hasn't been much of an issue because it always gets logged. Yeah, it's like the very last offending line. Of course won't get logged though. Still, it's been... I'm not going to say days, because there are days where I don't really play Oblivion, but it's been... I don't know, maybe 10, 20 boots since I've had a crash like that. Pretty rare. Thought that was alive for a minute. I should go get the skull I do have out. I might remove the safeguard against picking the same thing, because you can just keep hitting random. Not that hard. And if the safeguard isn't quite working, then why figuring out... It's the same as whether I have a safeguard or not, and just get rid of the safeguard, basically. Alright, nothing in there. Do you have the Heart's Order? Should take those out. Don't worry, I've got like 58 more back at the castle. I just brought like 10 with me. I don't know how many chests we got left to open. Shouldn't be that many. There we are. There's the skull.
You honor me, Lord.
I think I'll use a longsword. Let's see, which one? Not single edge. Alright, now where's that naughty bramble? It goes around a fork. It was near a fork, not exactly at a fork, but it was near one. Hello? Ah. I showed you my blade, answer me. Just mentally tired from doing all the remapping. I think I see it on the compass. If that's even it, whatever. There's a fork kinda near, then I think we're at it. Oh, that was... See an archer, I immediately think it's a death dealer. They're the ones that are usually archers. Speaking of combat music, though. Oh. Another one of those guys. Okay, so I think that is indeed Naughty Bramble. Now I will scour it for a skull. Hi there. I'd say broad curved swords aren't quite my thing. Unless they're scimitars. Scimitars are pretty neat. Let's use... iron, fine iron, silver. Could go for arming. Could go for an actual scimitar. You know what? I think you're a short sword. Yeah, I think you're a short sword. Best. Keep going random until I get a long sword. This, I think it's a longsword. And I'm not really gonna check it if it is or not. Isn't. Alright, so now I cast light. I think the model for this, though, is Goblin Sword, though. Whatever. There is an Orc Scimitar, though. I always just go for life signatures whenever I have to tech life up. Old habit. I could just seek out life like some kind of monster. Oh, where could the skull... Are probably in the depths of this, aren't they? I doubt there'd be... Nope. Not there'd be many skulls here in the main area. Oh, just a hamburger? I forget if this is a long or short sword, though. Probably a long sword, though. Doesn't really seem it. Doesn't really seem short enough to be a short sword through and through. Oh, there's a skull. Well, there's a skeleton, but right there you are. Oh, no, you see me. And you're dead. Oh, and you're just a death dealer. Good old 3,000 carry weight. Alright, and that... Oh, you are not a unique skull. You are not named. So I'm assuming it'll be somewhere in this place. There's a caster over there, so I should recharge. That's simple enough to kill a caster when you have Dispel and Silence. And damage Magicka. That should... yeah. It's weakness to Volt. And weakness to magic. Together in harmony. So I assume somewhere in this area we're going to find the name Skuld. And if we go through the whole place and I don't find it, then I guess we just tap back to UAS being at a specific location. I'm aiming right at them. And yet, the arrow isn't blocked. This has perplexed me for many an eon. It's one of the ones on the spikes, though. Well, be sure that that's installed correctly. Because realistic leveling is going to be looking for specifically one specific location for an ini file. And it should be there if you just installed it with a manager or something. Just to be clear, only Oblivion's ini is in that odd location outside the game folder. Everything else is inside an ini folder within the game folder. Okay, so wait, the crypt? There's a... Wait, I think I might remember this. Do I need telekinesis to get it? I think I need telekinesis, if I'm remembering correctly. Boss crypt should be down that away. Oh, this away. Yeah. Alright, cool. I just not have mental fortitude to actually fight them straight up. I think I might end up face tanking this session. I mean, WoWX actually has some proper file structure in its textures, which helped me a lot, but it still was a lot of textures. Is it named properly? Because this, like, I can show you. Just bring up the script for the manager. Or is it here? It's this line. So, like, realistic leveling should have a line like this where it's going for an exact path from the data folder. Where the file name needs to be in the right location with the right names for everything. Otherwise, it won't find it. It's not actually searching, it's just going to one specific spot. If it's not there, it gives up. So if there's one letter off in the name or something, in any name in that path, then it's not going to find it. Where my weapon has no charge. If that fails, you can just reinstall it. Now, the big question is if his skull is gone, because I've used AoE spells in the past, and maybe I blew it away. Still get what the heck's up with her body. Even lift it, but I can't loot it. Yes, it was over here. Yeah, I don't know how you'd get in here. Wait, maybe from the other side. Local map suggests this would be a hidden entrance, so switch somewhere. Switch somewhere. Aha! Oh, that's tiny and well hidden. Alright, that's one thing. two loot. Oh. Wondering why I couldn't loot y'all. No, we're still alive. Well, let me just close this. I don't think it can, does it? Nope, can't close it. Alright, they might just permanently be respawning then. Unless they don't respawn. How'd that arrow miss? It's point blank as well. Oh, how it just spiraled through the air there. I mean, I have Realistic Force installed. Realistic Ragdolls in Force. And we don't really get the funny Ragdolls much anymore. But we do get the satisfying Ragdolls. Let's change sword. Well, also, I should save just in case. 'Cause who knows? Maybe it's the random function with the safeguard causing the crash. Oh, I do not want to blunt. Don't want to blunt because we're not trained in blunt right now. Getting blade up to 200. Then we're going to get blunt up to 200. Then I'll take a random blunt. Oh, we got level up too. Alright, so that there is numero uno. Then got an area we already got. Then can with two N's. Is that like it can't cave? Almost all of the forts and ruins start with X. Actually, I think all of them start with X. It's only the one that's added by only the one added by the mod starts with a Z. Oh, except for Cylon. Cylon does not start with an X. Alright. And Milk Cart. Why do so many start with X's then? There's Can. It's a fort. Of course it's a fort. Alright, so that's... if we go back to New Sheoth, go up through north past the Frenzied Camp, there'd be a fort that we might see on the compass to the north. Also clearly over-encumbered, because we are carrying almost 1,200. Yes, it now takes 2 greater soul gems to refill these Farragon. Just getting a little tedious. I do miss the times when it would only take 1 soul gem to refill. I mean, I can customize the costs myself. For the public release, I want this is part of the balancing where having higher charge means it takes more soul gems, more resources to keep it up. And then having the cost increase kind of gradually. So the uses still do increase as it levels up, but not by a huge amount. And you have an amount at the start that is similar to a dropped enchanted weapon that you'd find in a chest or container, which usually has like 20 uses about. Something around there. And also like 500 charge, so you can actually recharge it with a single soul gem at the start. But whatever. After I release, I can change my own ini to whatever I want. Make the range 10 for all I care, which I actually have for testing purposes. 10 is really ridiculous. Don't do 10 if you want fair and balanced. 10 is a goddamn laser. How far does 10 go out? I think 10 is about to that route over there from here. It's about 10. Shouldn't be drinking skooma. Bad for you. Go see a healer. Alright, we need sleep. Also, a perfect opportunity to go waste time. In game time, I might add. What was it? Mundos? I think it was Mundos or... Tyrdos Tuesday or Thursday? I think it was Turdos Thursday and Tyrdos is Tuesday. Actually, before we go to sleep, let's break the ceiling. And then deposit our loot into the war chest. See, I'm kind of fond of a two-handed bastard sword. Just having that, like, a two-hander swinging as fast as a long sword just feels right. I also very much like the Claymore Reach because that lets me do the whole dancey dance thing that I like to do when I'm not mentally retarded. Not the ore, although I don't really need the ore anymore. Or do I? Use it for arrows, I guess. Actually, I am going to be using it for arrows eventually, if I end up consuming enough. Alright, and then repair the ceiling and to sleep. I mean, I could have just slept in the tower, but I got a bed right here. How long I wish I could sleep? Yeah, like tomorrow or the day after, we'll go to that Golden Saint again. And I'll say it right before, too, just in case I mess up a question. I know the right answers now. But can I remember the right answers? Stay tuned. Oh, that's true. Glad you remembered, Alyssa. Alright, since I said I like two-handed bastard swords, let's do that. Yeah, let's go with the Type E. The very first two-hander that I enchanted on a mod. You gotta do it every day. Otherwise, you'll never do it. Never have a 0% day. You can do 0.1%. No shame in that. Never be 0%. How big is Willie? I think he's max times already. Ha! Reflect damage. Anywho, bigger changes to keep in mind for... They're going to be in the change log, but just so you know ahead of time, for default any settings, I changed it. So first off, enchant costs are down a bit. I changed those many days ago when I first started playtesting. Like, it's not gaining enough uses at the later levels. Decrease the cost of it. Not by a lot, though. So you still don't really... Like, I'm still at like 33 uses or something, but I also have like 3 options on. Yeah, I mean, a bad day can reduce the amount of work you do. That's fine, but never let it stop you from work. Oh, it can be a productive thing. If you know who to sell it to. If you enable the ESP, it'll replace steel armor in your game. If you want to get it as a standalone set, like I have, you need to know modding. Where was it? Alright, I was like, enchantment changes. Bastard Sword, I decreased the range slightly because while it was balanced in regards to a long sword, it felt too good compared to a claymore. So after much deliberation about whether to reduce speed or reach, I ended up reducing the reach by 0.05, so now it's a 1.1 from a 1.15. I think I'm going towards split again. That aside, after that, it was... Because I felt like, especially when... For Claymore, what I had in version 1.0 felt good for the speed increase, where the Claymore gets steadily faster over time. But for the other weapons, it felt like they got too fast. So I reduced the speed increase per level by 40%. Base speeds are all the same, but the amount you get per level is down 40%. Those are... Oh, also, we passed can, but that's not the also I was talking about. What do I mean here? No, I'd have to go into here, won't I? Oh, not that. Data, knee. I now have a setting for the name. You can now name it Pan Man 3000 if you so desire. The Ass Whooper 500. You can do that now. I got plenty of septums here. I'll buy it. So with the real man giving me something to spend my money on. Oh, totally. Because then you don't quite know which voice to focus on. And it gets even more awkward when the people you're voice chatting with is also the people that are streaming, because then you'll hear them immediately in your voice chat, then you'll also hear the delayed echo from the stream like a second or two later. It's so hard to hear that. Done that once. It was... Like, I had to mute the stream, really. Or, did I mute the stream? Or did I mute... I don't know. You're gonna have to mute one of them. Voice channel or the stream. I don't know. That's a lot of summons. That's one less summon. That's two less summons. That's three less summons. I mean, I can still... I've set up voice channels in Guild specifically for... I mean, at least one or two of them are for chatting while on stream, which... I think I tried sitting in them during the stream once. Nobody took me up on that, so... eh. Yeah. Engage in self-deprecation only moderately. A little is humility, but a lot is depression. There's a new woo.
Who's that?
Yes, I'm here. Oh, that's unfortunate. What about the self-deprecating joke part? I think self-deprecating jokes can be a symptom of hating yourself, but they can also be a sign of accepting yourself. Because if you can laugh about yourself, then that means you have some high self-esteem. I mean, it's relatively high self-esteem. But if your jokes come across more so as you just shitting on yourself, then yeah, you probably hate yourself. So, I guess it depends on the delivery of the joke, then, as to whether self-deprecation is a good sign or a bad sign.
Cut down on the ale. Starting to...
Oh, gotta love. I don't know if you could hear her line, but she was, I gotta cut down the ale, I'm starting to see things. As I was in her face, chopping her in half. And she was casting a spell with a weapon out. True madness. Well, that's a lot of heretics. Yeah, like, when you swing a two-hander this fast, it just doesn't feel right. That's why I turned down the speed. What paralyzed or knocked down? Nope. That... There we go. I know, right? I thought everything was simple, black and white, and one-dimensional. Yes, black and white being two-dimensional, but it's still one-dimensional despite being black and white. Did not know. Things had more than one color.
Your presence here will not.
I'm probably gonna end up fighting a lot like that tonight. I mean, there was something like 90 or 100 models or something in the first, in version 1. Now there's 241, so increase it by like 141%, and it's just, Now where am I and where am I going? I know I'm looking for a skull, but like where specifically inside this ruin am I going to find this skull? Don't answer that, because then this is also a time killer, because we need to wait like a couple of in-game days before we can ask that golden saint again. I should consult local map. I think I'll just wander back to the entrance and then start building a mental map from there. Reset and reconstruct. In the meantime, let's switch over to this, but one-handed. It's out of charge. Of course it is. When I fight like that, of course it is. It's so rare that you can use telekinesis to solve puzzles, though, in Oblivion. I kind of lament that. I think a little bit in some mods you can use telekinesis. I've only managed to use it, like, thrice or so. Pretty cool when you use it. Kind of get why it's not always a required solution, because you can be someone who knows absolutely jack shit about magic. And my answer to that is boo-hoo. You chose to build your character that way, so you get to miss out on this awesome content. But at the same time, that goes against my own desire to complete everything on one character. So, and again, that would only ever really happen in a game that only lets you not master everything. Don't show your back to the enemy. Pirouettes are not good combat style. You just got cut in the back, as you saw. Yeah, I don't even have to look for traps at this point. Speaking of traps, you know those big log traps? Where they just send down a huge avalanche of cleanly cut timber? I can pick those up. Like, I can do like a grab, to hold like Z to grab it and move them with those giant ass logs. It's... I'm strong now. Oh, if it was a forward power attack, you could totally say that. Oh. Wait, what? That's probably a pitfall trap, but like... Wait. Where does this lead? I've probably been passing over that pitfall trap as well without realizing it. Let me go back to that spot, because it probably is the pitfall trap that's connected to. What? I don't think the pitfall trap is working. Whoops, I didn't hit enter. Wait, what? Oh, TLC, I'm... Toggle collision. Yeah, it is here. Pitfall trap not working. Alright, that deactivates it. I always hope that opens the door somewhere, but eh. Sometimes it deactivates a trap, sometimes it activates a trap, sometimes it makes your life easier, sometimes it makes your life harder, sometimes it does nothing. Alright, this is back where we came. Okay, any skeletons? Or more precisely, skulls? Looking for some bones to rattle. I'm gonna fight this kind of brain dead way. I should probably switch to the brain dead option. Yeah, let's use this. Oh, I should. Oh, I think I know where to search. Not in here. I remember the skeletons now, if this is where I think it is. Yeah, so if this is where I think it is, then this was the one dungeon where a bunch of heretics these guys are, right? They kidnap people off the roadside, and then cater to their every need while keeping them imprisoned. And ultimately, for the purpose of having them perform what I can only assume from the notes is a public orgy. That's a private public orgy. It's hidden away, so I guess it's kind of private, but also still kind of public orgy. Except everybody that they captured on the roadside kept thinking they were going to like be pitted to the death to fight each other, because nobody explained anything for some reason, and nobody continued to explain anything for any reason. So they kept asking for weapons, and they're like, alright, I guess we'll just give them what we can find. And then instead of them trying to escape with those weapons, they just go into the fight pits and kill each other. And it's like, no, 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 that's not what you're supposed to do, but then they'd already be dead. So, it's kind of the story of this place. Your choice. I mean, once you've mastered an armor type, they're identical. And if you're modding it in yourself, then you set the stats, so whatever the hell you want. I have lost track of where I am in here. Yeah, I probably took the notes with me, so I don't think I can read them again. I have to find them in that stack of like 200 books I have back at home. Oh, yeah, here's the arena. So yeah, they're supposed to be like down there and just have sex with each other. That's why they kind of like made sure they're all like well fed and well rested. Have all their needs catered for, lingerie and all that stuff, but everybody just asks for weapons because they think it's freaking secret blood sport or something. Yeah, that's a lot of summons. Good thing I have a brain dead dagger.
You'll never take me down.
And then slice you up, and that should be it. Alright, where's the other corpses? I have a detect corpse spell on hotkey. I keep forgetting about that. It's in the awkward spot that I rarely use. Because of course I rarely use it. How'd I need to detect corpse most of the time? Alright, lots of repairs. Give me that XP. Okay, so this armor standalone armor I've got, I gave it some high stats. Not absurdly high, but like, might be a little bit better. I don't know what I compare them to, just like what I remember other mod armor being at. Like, around there for high stats. On level 20 or so armor, and then setting the durability high, so it's going to be, you know, plate armor. And then setting the weight accordingly. And then forgetting to actually toggle it to heavy armor, so it's ended up being light. Eh. Whatever. Alright, so I think there were some... Yeah, like, this was one of the holding cells. They got, like, so he actually ordered some training gear, and they actually brought it down for him. I definitely took the notes, if they aren't in here right now. Yeah, participant. Oh, who, what, where? Oh my, oh my. Okay, that's a lot of hungers. Here goes the light. Yeah, I mean, like, they spent all this time looking for the perfect arena to have their whole public orgy in, and then just everybody they abduct for it thinks it's a fight pit. I think, where even would this suicidal person be? This is where the most skeletons are, but I don't know if anybody who committed suicide would be here. I've already lost my mental map of the place. Yeah, we've been here before. Alright, we've been down there. Been through here. Alright, USB. And the Zetrum area. Wait. Burn can, right? Yeah, that's not the skull. Yeah, in the amphitheater. We are in the substratum. Okay, they would not be here, despite the high concentration of skulls. Wouldn't be in the arena either. Where am I and where am I going? I swear I'm not demented. Isles of Tranquility. That's not where I need to go. But is it? That's where I need to go. So how are we on XP? That's pretty decent. Oh, sweet, one more level. I don't know if I should set the in-game script flag to 1/10 of a second. Maybe I should bring it down up to half a second. So, I mean, it's just the... When a script runs, it runs all of its code at once in that one frame. So I don't need to, like, worry about... Do I? Leave it at 0.1 seconds. Somebody complains about it making their game laggy. Then I'll bring it up. And I think just face taking takes that much mental energy right now. Are these heretics the ones that did the whole public orgy thing, or are they the ones that just moved in after they moved out? That's to the arena. Not fast enough. What are we? We have like about 150, 144 XP to go. No, not 100. Is it 140? 144. And then I'll choose Weaken again, and then Volt from there. No flee. Flee or no fleeing. Alright, so we have the area. This is indeed the in here. One place we may not have entered yet. Alright. I happened to also catch, like, Grand High Cross or something like that as well in the location description. So, I guess we're looking for a bit of a cross and a skull somewhere nearby. Make use of the local map. So I don't miss turns. Oh, here? Yeah, here. Okay. That's 3 skulls. Wait, where's the next one? So after... Alright, we already got the one at Knife Point Hollow. We already got Naughty Bramble, so now it's Milkar. Or Milchar. Or Milked Car. Alright, Milkar, I do believe, was a fort. Oh, was it a fort? It is a fort. It's a fort that's just west of here as well. How convenient. Oh, that's too high. Reflect damage in your physics.
Ah!
Oh, this is Milkar. Yeah, Milkar has this one with like 4 entrances or something. Oh, that's Pollywog. Pollywag. Pollywag. Polygon and Polywagon. No, don't get to invis. When I get to invis, that's when I feel like it. I've already passed like 3 entrances, but how many more are there? Which general room? Marks is in the Zetrim. Probably go to sleep as well. I mean, it's like nighttime after all. Let's deploy the camp. Deploy the Harry Potter camp. Without the fangirls. And go to sleep. 8 hours. Oh, and we also use this opportunity to hit up the war chest. That's a lot of Daedric War Axes. No wonder we're encumbered. Also got a Dagger of Friendship. Still getting sold though. Okay. I could use a little recharging too. We're starting to chew through those soul gems. I only have a use for them. Don't really want to use a poniard. Mystical Heart is just a Chinese scimitar. Roundium feels too small for me, but won't be too small for some people. Chris? I guess a Chris. Are there other Chris? I know I've got multiple Chris short swords, but what about daggers? I think that's it for dagger Chris. Just the one. Alright. Let's activate the rebuffs. And we get to smacking things while it collapses around us.
Oh!
There we go. There, and there, and there, and there. Not even debris really harms me much now. I used to be a threat, but I mean, I restore 300 HP per second with the buff. So who cares? As long as it's not an instant kill. Like this spike trap. Wait, where am I going and why am I flying? Alright, I know this button just shoots a trap. Where am I in relation to the other cells? Well, instead of jumping around like the shortcut maniac I am, let's just take the walking on foot on ground path that also trains athletics. Hi there, Noble. Hi there, Noble. Pollywog. Okay, that leads back out to my realm. So what am I? There is an exit to another cell in here, but there's only like one. This is a fringe state. Like Alabama. There we are. Nexus. Oh, like 64 more hits. 62 more. By the way, I wonder where and how you get Shadow Rend, or do I already have Shadow Rend? I think I've been in here. Grove of Reflection. Yeah, like as part of the main quest, you had to like fight a shadow version of yourself. Which, I mean, it was pretty cool, but he also wasn't really as strong as me because a lot of my power comes from my spells, and he didn't have them. That's my gear, though. Wait, that was just a trim. But also, every time I go into the freaking testing halls in the weapons warehouse, I see Shadow Rend there as like this two-form artifact, and I'm just like, where the heck do you get this in the game itself? Oh. Even though there was this giant-ass blood splatter on this stone block, I still have full health. Yeah, so I think I've noticing a pattern already that the skulls we're looking for have like flowers or some stuff arranged around them. So must be somewhere in this trim like that. Alright, so we're back to the beginning. That's where the cave-in happened. This is where I should not jump up because you're not supposed to be able to jump this high. I'm just special with my special legs. My special magically reinforced legs. I swear it's not steroids. Oh, okay. 500 I'm having to do. If the skull was in a chest, I would have had it by now. I never stopped looting chests. That's the realm. That's the realm of me. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, a fair chance of you dying from an overdose at that point, or with the required amount, but yeah. Yeah. Alright, Mulka. Where is it? Oh. Oh, it looks like they're just what I thought there'd be a flower motif for this. There actually isn't a flower motif. This is our girl. Or guy. Whoever Lumark is. Makes sense. I mean, it is not a very far fall, but it is a fall. Wait, did they perhaps accidentally fall? Because I know, like, from here, that looks fine. It looks like there's another staircase. Even when you walk down here, so you can still think there's another staircase until you get to the edge. So if you're running, then you just go straight down. Eh. Oh, I guess that's how they died. Okay, next skull. Rotten Den. And that'll be all the skulls. Which way is out? You got me out? Oh, they're there. Scale on head. Yeah, and they aim directly at me too. Oh, nice. Really have to wonder how much damage these traps are supposed to do. 0 is not a good indicator. I think I'll switch over to a trusty iron dagger. Fine iron. Fine. I like the fine iron longsword, sure, but the daggers all look pretty similar. Just like different retexturing of the same thing. Well, actually, the pommels on each of the daggers are different, but the cross guards are almost all identical. As are the blade types. Yeah, steel and fine steel are just a retexture for the daggers. This is fine iron and steel. And iron. Okay. Silver has a different pommel, though. And ebony definitely has a different pommel. That said, I'll go to my trusty iron, though. Alright, where are we going? Rotten Den, Rotten Den. Okay, so that's obviously a cave. Probably in... not dementia? Where could it be? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it is in dementia. How close are we? Oh, we're like 19 away. Like a couple okay fights away from a level up.
Counting the wrong corpses, you were a big help.
I see no reason to talk to you.
Yeah, so this and casting Loam and Shadow Van Keep are the only things I can think of that could cause the 17 infamy to all of a sudden appear on my character. No, I have not. I have not forgotten about it, and to help me also continue to not forget about it, I did pin it. Although you could argue bookmarking something makes you forget it faster. Like how you favorite things on Imgur. Were you not expecting a pin? I don't just pin memes in Inverport, I pin anything that I think is high quality. Or high enough quality that everybody, whoever visits the channel, should see it. It's just all y'all mostly post memes in there.
Your humble servant.
Fuck, I should post like some other videos I'm watching in there. I don't really think about posting videos I find in there. It's mostly like images and like Reddit posts that I find. I usually think to post in Inverport, but I should probably do YouTube videos. If there's one that's like exceptionally good, like that one from Jacob Keller, I have pinned that one on the inevitability of death. That was a fantastic video I've watched many times. I have to wonder if pinning anything is even useful. Oh, there we go. Alright. We can... Okay, so now we have 2750, which is a nice number. Burden 150, drain strength 15. We do not see the weakness to magic, but that is 60%. See, I'm going to leave Mage Slayer as is. Weaken will stay as it is. And by weaken will stay as it is, I mean we're going to get these next 5 levels and are just going to go straight volt damage. One thing to keep in mind, though, about pinning stuff with Inverport is I pin it with the thought in mind that people will actually jump to the post. So if you have 2 posts immediately next to each other that are really good, only one of them is going to get pinned. Like, I can find an example of it, because that's happened already. It's from Melissa, too. Yeah, it was the Kill 10 Bears meme, followed by the Swedish exchange student speaks his language and the furniture starts assembling itself. I'm only going to pin one, because I assume that you're going to jump to it and you'll see the other one. That's the one thing to keep in mind about stuff getting pinned. I don't know where exactly to look for here. Yeah, fuck it, over USB again. Where is it? Medesi Sanctum. I know, right? Both those memes are fantastic. It's one good highlight of just the dumbing down between from all the Elder Scrolls games. The other one's just pure gold. Hi there. Head over here. Oh, there you are. Ooh, nice knockdown.
This ends.
I forget how to get to the sanctum. Been in here because I thought it was neat how, like, no matter where you are in the canyon, or I was going to get shot at by one of these statues. I think that's a pretty cool design, but like, I'm retarded right now. Encampment, realm, precipice. Oh, whatever. Okay, and then from here. Oh wait, is this? Oh, if this is where I think it is, there should be a huge battle going on in here. Which means, I could get a lot of XP, or I could overwhelm them all.
Who's there?
Is this where I think it is, or no? No, it's not. Although I think it's kind of close. Here, let me just shoot this up. There we go. Got a few of them. Don't summon my summon at me. Fight you though. Must best my own creation. Still more left. Yeah, fuck it. Oh, I got a soul capture. I don't even know where the body went. Oh, there's your... I'm not gonna loot at this point. Again, if this is where I think it is, what I think it is, I'm still going to have a forum though. Is it though? I don't think it is. Oh, I do believe I am mistaken. Thinking of another cave. Alright, so we are in the sanctum. I assume we should be around there. In one spot that actually looks like it's proper architecture. Sneak attack with a 50-foot light. Sneak attack. Sneak attack. Not death though. Just a complete shambles. Has way more HP. Oh, this is the wrong way. Should be up that route. Yes, I am here. This would... Wait. How could I have... It's because there's so many decorative skulls around the place that I would have just not looked at it. Would have just thought, oh, it's just a skull, don't click on it. Cool. Now that your call's over, I can end the stream. Okay, to those suicides. Get no rest, because you are wicked. Yeah, I don't really know where I'm going. I'm just going. It's impressive how many spikes there are there, though. Yeah, I know Alyssa's on a long delay. Or are you? I don't know. Because you're in both a voice call and watching the stream, I assume you're at like your mom's store, which has actual internet, not your dad's dial-up. I mean, if the answer really, really irritates me, then... Not the answer itself, the answerer, the person answering really irritates me, then I might leave during reply to the question I asked. Honestly, I'm just going to let the stream keep playing and have you realize gradually, over time, that perhaps you cannot trust your closest friends. Perhaps your heart should remain closed, forever sealed and forever safe. No clue. I tried a couple audio mods, I didn't like them. Audio is more of a personal taste thing. Honestly, I know you can rewatch the streams, whether you do or don't, so I can just be like, fuck it, go rewind it yourself. I have that luxury. Also, I have to chat out of whatever you type. So I don't miss anything you say unless I so goddamn absorbed in what I'm doing that I literally scrolls past and don't notice there's a new message. Then yeah, that doesn't happen too often, but it has happened. There's the other guy. Alright, now where am I and where's the hill of... Okay, so east-ish. To the road, and then to the north, and then to the east, and... Where's the hill of suicide in regards to that? Ah, to the east, and then we take a split up north, and it should be to the west. All with our iron dagger. Our iron dagger of iron daggering. So you can iron dagger while you iron dagger. With an iron dagger. And who's coming at me so I can shoot a lightning bolt at them? Scale on, isn't it? I'm not really in combat, am I? I am in combat, because this very rarely happened with enhanced music control active, where I get combat music when I'm not in combat. Part of why I uninstalled it, some of the seams started to come apart. But whatever, if I don't see it, fuck off. And even got the attack of life up. Although this gnarl that's like 300 feet out can slice you to bits. Didn't last that long. Okay, so by sorbet. Really, I'm not detected. So then, what has me in combat? Well, I do see the hill of suicides, though. So, tumbleweed gnarl. Alright, we are going to, like, wait, I guess. Something. Until this enemy just vanishes, I guess. There's the combat music. Bones and the gems, but not the skulls. Okay. Alright, we are not in combat anymore. Wait, like 15 seconds for things to stop doing their thing. For us to clip through branches. Neat. I wonder what that effect even is. Oh, fortify fatigue, 100. And anything else? Anything more useful? No? Alright. But it's... oh, it's a spell, so it has a duration. Not an ability. Alright. Here we go. And you are... Lonoveria. And I think I see one more ghost. Risen flesh. Reanimate on... it's a lesser power. Oh, oh, ow. I have reanimate corpse on target, same duration. Wow, that'd actually be a pretty damn good low-level spell because I know powers aren't reduced by cost, so this is the base cost. Definitely less than a master level conjuration spell. Bit of int. Probably cast this at a low level. Ooh. Hey, we got a lot of fatigue now. That's 5. 5 fatigue. All skills are used. We have 1,634 fatigue, 1,171 magicka, 1,368 health. I know we can push the magicka way higher, but don't need to. When our most expensive spell is 20 magicka, we don't need 1,000. But with this, we'll go set up a bed. We'll camp. And go sleep for like 8 hours. Just totally middle of the night again. It's been like 3 days since we did our thing. Oh my, that's... wow, that's a long buff. We still have like 4 minutes left on it after sleeping for 8 hours. Might have been like a 20-minute buff or something. I don't know. We're not even a quarter of the way up to the level cap, though. So much more XP to get. It's going to get so much harder towards the end, too.
Sure, friend.
Counting the wrong corpses, you were a big help.
I might actually just stab her in the back so she stops saying all that.
Take care.
Which I think I will. Like, normally she walks up to you and gives you stuff, which is fine. Nice, but now she... Not because of the bug quest.
Perhaps I should count them.
Thanks, Sheogora. We're safe.
Welcome back.
See you.
Well,
Greetings.
You're
yes.
talking to me, and I don't like you. Goodbye.
Hello. It's been too long since I've seen a corpse.
Want to see your own?
Bye.
Someone's been murdered.
There we go, now she won't annoy me as I pass through. And has our infamy gone up? We shouldn't have a bounty though. No, he didn't see us. Our infamy did go up though. Doesn't matter. We're still on the pilgrimage. Technically speaking, we're still on the pilgrimage, so... be fine. Now, almost 2 hours after stream start, we can finally get to the actual title of the stream. Oh, not that fast. If it was 2 or 3 stack, we would have just shot off that. Yeah, I don't know. Super bouncy ball? Okay, I think we're going in the right direction. Yeah, we are in the right direction. Alright. Now, we save. Start your questions. A very short time. Darkness. You hate. No, you weren't. An ally. Zivili. Something else. And... yeah, she was a part of the Battle Spire incident. However long ago that was, like a few years ago. And new painting in the gallery. And so as per the quest log. Yep, seems she was once one of the Nocturnals, known as Daenerys, who was banished during Maren Sagon's campaign against the Battle Spire to help the mortal hero and her former mistress. However, she didn't return to her old realm and said Shivering Isles. Right. This, we speak to our old Mr.
Yes.
Suggestively Gay guy. And Orla's warmed up. So I can ask them now if they want help.
Yes,
Yes.
your lips.
How can I help? The sheep go away. Huh. Oh, an illusion that. Oh. Oh, does she sleep in her bed? I mean, I know she's in her bed, but like, we know that because this is an M-rated game and not an AO-rated game, there aren't explicit acts of sex unless we mod them in, so I don't actually know if she's really sleeping or if she's just masturbating the night away. Wow, we missed that entire line. At least I did. You probably read it though. Okay, before we do this, I'm going to blast off like Team Rocket towards New Sheoth. Wait, do I even need to? I have teleportation, don't I? It'd be strange if it didn't have hair now. Alright, and then. Alright, slow speed boost up. Oh, then careful. Because we're facing a precipice.
Yes?
Who are you? Trenvani, not Telvani. Interesting name. That? Is that the new painting? That seems new. I probably need a jump boost to get up here. Porg, solid foothold. That'll do too. That has no collision. Oh, the humanity. Yeah, this here's just a standard stranded light painting that I've seen. It's not a unique one to here.
What?
Where's it going in? Don't know where the sanctuary is, but let's try it. Not available yet. Did I set up a mark and recall point? Alexandria. Ah, that's right, combat. I must die so I can teleport. Just noticed they have like little half skulls as knee pads. Yes, Mark III is still here.
Blessings. Your lip.
Oh, now they just forget everything I've done for them and just hate me now because I'm working with the Dementeds? Handsies. Let's get to the other half, though. You know, I'm gonna go with the Bastardo sword. One of my favorites, Sora. Because the black iron, when you're not in the daytime, during the daytime, it is just this neon, complete reflection of the daytime sky. But like at night, when you can actually see some of the blackness in it, it's a really nice mixture of the reflection. Power is a fly. I can glide. If I move fast enough, I can glide. I can just kill them. Alright. Ooh, dispel? Wait, do I have... Oh, that's right, I have dispel on my sword. I don't know if that's why it works or if I can actually just kill them, but I'll use the scrolls. Two sheep are asleep. I'll try this again. Didn't even hit. What the heck was it? P? No, not that. Oh no. Oh. Okay, you're back at it again. Toggle collision grid. No, not that. Not toggle collision grid. What was it? TGP. TG was TGL. TPG. Let's toggle pathing grid. There's one command I can use to toggle like the hit boxes for stuff, so I can see where to aim on these sheep. Is it really toggle collision grid? Oh, it is. There we go. Orient's still going. It's nice they pop up when I don't kill them normally. So I don't need to aim kinda high-ish. Oh, whatever. 4 walls and a dead sheep on each. Half of the sheep are exterminated. 6 sheep is gone. Alright. Yeah, the outlights for like 30 seconds, right? Seventh sheep wasn't so lucky. 8 sheep and still going. That's a huge blood splatter. 9th sheep are gone. Or, not 9th, 9 sheep are gone. I like the message for 4, though. Felt like you yourself were going a little mad at that point. And coup de grace. All sheep have left the building. What's up with this bug? It's there in first, but it's still on my waist there. So like, what? Hmm. Okay, that was just an odd bug there. Wasn't loaded in third. Probably had to do with enhanced camera, I'd wager. Alright, time to read this chat. Yeah, I read it to the beat as well. I can't just plain read that. I have to read it in the proper. It's getting rid of sheep. Okay. Fuck, maybe. Need to market it a bit, though. Can't really trust the algorithm to do your marketing for you until you're already popular. Or rich. You can buy out the algorithm.
Your lips.
How can I help?
Take care.
Okay, because if a light spell, that gives me super jump powers. So... Hello there, Jasmine. Yeah.
Speak, madman.
Nay. Still don't get why my sword worked if it was literally just me killing them, or if the dispel enchant was actually doing the job. Ham? You gave me ham. Frick Stormtrooper. Oh, that could be a series. Maybe a mini-series. Definitely a series. Seeing what? Alright, now where's Thorn? And some way to get the moon shoes off of me. My own dispel isn't strong enough. There's Thorn.
Speak, madman.
Remember why you were mad. Is this Audrey? It is Audrey. By little puppies, I hope you don't mean literally. He probably meant literally when he said little puppies. He's essential. Alright, around here. How long do you think it'll take him to get to me if I just stay still? Okay, this is not good. There's one. Don't even know where the other one is. Now I've kind of lost my own orientation. Where was Audrey? Break the surface of water. This is what I hate about water walking. It's just nice until, you know. Fleshy soup. I'd love to detect life, but I have somebody to talk to. Yeah, let's do this for a while. Or, true, I do have this. Must be invisible then if he stands there. Okay, you do your thing. There's the alarm.
Yes?
Here's your fleshy soup. Okay, now that we've given the fleshy soup to him, I cast Detect Life. This is the one that's been coming at me. How slow do they swim? Why do you have water walking? Genuinely why? I did not give you water walking at all, ever, anywhere. Oh, I got 3 minutes of magenta aura face.
Greetings.
There's a dark seducer. Where is our cat? Also, Oriel's walking around now. I wonder, does her name change or is she still Golden Saint? Oh, she has a name now. Deonaria. There is.
Speak, madman.
There's our furry furball. Okay, we have to wait some time. What about Longius Curio?
Hello. Speak, madman.
Ooh, I can't ask you.
Goodbye.
Alright, time for some mid-air teleportation. Any new paintings?
Yes?
I don't see any. Alright then. Guess I'll have to kill this time off stream. Just go to the choosy beggar and call it a night.
Yes, what is it?
Greetings.
What, you thought I'd buy a room? Alright, just a bunch of ingredients and stones. Alright, so assuming I don't pass out, I think I have enough time to finish up everything I need to release version 1.1 tonight. Exactly. Just asserting my dominance. To further assert dominance, I will sleep for an extra hour. And Soul Gem. And we are full 34 uses. Nice. So this should increase 1 use every level from now on. Roughly, anyways. Oh, thank you very much for watching. I'm tired, and this has been my stream.